This is an African lion, announcing to the world that he is the king of beasts. Other animals may dispute this, but if they do, they probably keep it to themselves. Of course, the lion's kingdom used to be one heck of a lot bigger. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Now, their ever-shrinking domain is down to just parts of 2 continents, Africa, and a small number that live in the Gir forest of northwest India. Unlike a lot of cats, lions will hang out together. Up to 40 lions make up what's called a pride. The males stake out their turf by roaring and scent marking. Oh, and by the way, when a lion bellows, animals 5 miles away can hear it. Some lungs. When it comes to hunting, the females do the lion's share, in addition to raising the young ones. And besides all that duty, they're busy having cubs every 2 years. They gestate for 3.5 months, then give birth to anywhere from 1 to 5 cubs. The carnivorous cubs start eating meat just 3 months after birth. Unfortunately, the cubs are vulnerable. They can die of starvation when food is scarce, and if the dominant male of the pride is killed, a new dominant male will kill all the cubs. No wonder up to 80% of all lion cubs never make it to their 3rd year of life. If they can avoid being eaten themselves, they like to dine on jumbo portions like zebras and wildebeests. Except when they come upon something so exotic, they simply can't resist, like these ostrich eggs. Now, here's an animal that can kill and eat a zebra, but can't crack an egg. Go figure.
It all starts with what you put in the engine. The average man Watt size consumes around 3,500 calories a day. The 6'5" Watt is no average Joe. Watt consumes 9,000 calories a day. Yes, 9,000. That's like eating 25 cheeseburgers, or 32 slices of pizza, or drinking 22 liters of soda. But for a man who prefers a lean diet, that's more like 39 avocados, or 13 pounds of chicken per day. Or, like Watt does on his cheat days, 61 slices of French toast, or 23 potato omelet pancakes.
To Hampton Roads residents, but not too many people have ever seen the inside of a Hawkeye. That's because much of what this plane does is classified. The plane uses this sophisticated radar, the large dish perched on top of the fuselage.
Fragment 2 Hotel Victor, will you talking to Fokker Tower also?
The Hawkeye commands and controls the airspace for U.S. and coalition forces.
We can't do what we do unless we got dedicated guys guys like Jerry in the back there who make stuff happen.
I got a traffic up my 2 o'clock now.
The Combat Information Center, or CIC, is in the back part of the plane. Although the Navy granted 10 on your side exclusive access to this part of the aircraft, most of what goes on back here is classified, and we are limited as to what we can show you.
In the back of the E2, we have 3 naval flight officers. The center seat's the mission commander. To my left is the air control officer, and to where you're sitting is the radar officer. Pretty much, we run the mission according to commander's intent.
The Hawkeye is both the eyes and ears for carrier air wings flying combat missions.
Making sure that no unknown air contacts get in close to Mom without getting checked out by our fighters or us knowing who they are.
Mom, as they call her, is the carrier from which the E-2 missions originate. The Hawkeye gets its name from its ability to see for hundreds of miles around the ship with an eye on just about anything and everything moving.
What I'll do is I'll tune my scope a bit here so I have a good radar picture.
The Hawkeye's sophisticated radar enables it to track aircraft, including missiles, even some surface contacts, for hundreds of miles in every direction.
So I can see New Connecticut, I can see New Hampshire there, and Rhode Island, and I can see the southern part of Massachusetts.
All of the lines you see electronically painted on the scope are aircraft. A lot of aircraft.
You can watch that many planes at once.
This system can do it, with of course, my interface, of course.
The vast amount of information the weapons system on board the E-2 processes enables battle commanders from ship to shore to make more informed decisions. Decisions that can ultimately determine the outcome of a battle.
It's a